You know what? At some point, black men and black women got to sit down and start listening to each other. But speaking from a male perspective and having the experiences that I've had, I got to say this, sisters, some of y'all out here, no matter what a black man says, y'all going to attack it or you're going to misinterpret it. A lot of y'all have been conditioned to think that the black man is your enemy, and we're not. But see, y'all got that mindset from the slave master and their descendants. I did a video on my old channel, on my original channel, I should say, titled he versus she versus he. And I was talking about the issues we have from a historical standpoint. And a lot of the negative comments I got were from black women, or at least people who said they're black women. I'm going to give the sisters the benefit of the doubt because there are people out there who do make copycat channels and try to cause dissension among us. But guess what? That dissension has worked. A lot of our sisters out here don't want to take responsibility for their own actions or inactions. Everyone, I won't say everyone, but there's a group of black women out here on YouTube who put up videos praising everybody else, and then when they get called out on it, we're the ones supposed to be the ones who don't like black women, which is crazy. In none of my videos, I've never gotten into bashing black women. I've critiqued certain behaviors that black women and black men engage in. I think I've been equal opportunity came down to that. My thing is, black women don't understand that you guys are attacking the wrong men. Now, yes, there's some black men in our community who are no good. But there are black men in the community who are good men, who are respectful, who want to be family men, who want to be with their women. If you think that we didn't want to be with black women, do you actually be making these videos? Now, yes, some of the tone of the videos are hard to hear. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some go a little too far, and some borderline that stereotype that the brother is color struck, so he's justifying it because he wants to be with somebody else. But that's not me. Now, if those of you who have been familiar with my videos or who've been following me for a while know that I am not, I repeat, a black woman basher. But if I go to another channel and leave a comment, okay, and I agree with a brother when he says that some of our women in our community are fucked up, that's my right to have their opinion. Just like if you go to another channel and say that, well, Harvey think he knows everything, that's your opinion. I'm not going to get mad at you, but don't come to me crazy, and I'm not going to come at you crazy. But if I had to sit back and be honest about the crap I've gotten within the last 7 months, it has been from black women, or at least women who said they're black women. All this shit started back when I made a video about Oprah, and then when I did a positive commentary about red tails, and it's been down here ever since. It's bad enough we got black men out here who've cooned and buffooning. And people in the black community, we have no problem calling out black men who do questionable things. But it seems to me when our women get called out, we're bashing black women, automatically assume that we want a white woman. I've never said in my videos I've wanted a white woman. And anytime a black man critique a black woman, he's not critiquing the whole black female population. But when some of our sisters respond a certain way, then you guys sit and say, man, brother on point. Some of y'all make poor choices and y'all take it out on every black man. Y'all know damn well there are black women out in this community who are fucked up, who have chosen poor dudes to represent them and their families. And this shit has become contagious. So now you angry at every black man. Some of y'all are out here angry that some of y'all sisters were able to get a white man or another man outside of the community, and you couldn't. So now you just hate men. Everybody around us know there's a group of black women that you just can't talk to. I got sisters that you can't talk to. They make piss poor decisions every day, and they get mad at the wrong people instead of looking at them and say, you know what, I fucked up. I should have kept my legs closed. I should have made this guy wait, or I should have made him put a condom on, or I should have went to the doctor and took care of my business. But no, y'all attacked the wrong guys. Here it is, if a brother said he never cheated, yeah, right. If a brother says he doesn't have any kids, he must be gay. If a brother has friends, he must be fucking them. no matter what we do or say, it's going to be analyzed. I give an example. On my other channel was False Flag. A sister came to me and said, "You're really talking about black women?" I said, "No, I was trying to tell y'all that y'all have no fucking friends. That these white women are poison to y'all, some of them. They whisper in your ear, girl, if that was my husband or my boyfriend, I wouldn't allow that to happen." And for 40-something years, y'all bought into that shit. That strong black woman shit. And where's it got y'all strong black women? Alone and bitter. And even the ones who do get married, the ones who do have the kids, they still whisper in other sisters' ear because someone down the line, they was hurt or they pissed off about their situation or they shit starters. Now, as I said, not all. But it's bad that I got to do a disclaimer because you would think people have comments and say, "No, that's not me." So he's not talking about me. Just like when people get out here and say things about black men, I don't really respond to it because I know that's not me. But if I could sit there and say, if I said black women did this, then okay, now I understand where y'all coming from because then it's a generalization. But some out here, y'all don't listen. If a black man agrees with another brother about a certain mindset that's running rampant within our community, don't get mad at me. Ask yourself, why do we feel that way? I remember when I first came on YouTube. YouTube had videos and showed TV shows, commercials, music, and all that kind of stuff. Around 2006, I noticed a change. Black women started popping up videos about black men. Then the brothers came in kind. And it's back and forth. And then everybody was watching us and getting the joke. I look at them niggas fight each other. How many videos out here have y'all seen where they make fun of black men and black women going back at each other? And how many videos have you seen from women of other race, even women of our ethnicity? Women who are identified as black criticize black women for their attitudes, and brothers like myself went and called them out. But looking back at it now, maybe these women of color who are of African ancestry, African descent, first, second, third generation Americans were on point about black American women attitudes. No matter what we say, we get lumped in the same group as those no good bastards that y'all choose or y'all girlfriends choose. I had an ex-girlfriend who had 2 or 3 friends that were stringing guys along. Good guys. I ain't talking about decent. I'm talking about good guys. The guy that kind of go to work will help you with anything. Volunteer. Do everything that everybody said they want a man. But every last one of them didn't want him. They wanted the thug. They wanted the guy that's going to go out there and fight for them on stupid shit or party all the time. And every last one of them heifers are miserable. Even my ex to a degree, she won't admit it, but the guy she's with, had a child with, she don't want him. She's only with him because of his financial situation. But when they get tired and get fucked over, who do they call? The good guys. The guys they can depend on. Well, I'm going to let you know something, ladies. We're getting older. You're getting older. And all we got to do is go find a little airhead ass girl that ain't been exposed and fuck her rings out. And we got her. Y'all breast start sagging, the ass start sagging. And if you can't give us no kids, or if you got too many kids, we don't want you anymore because you guys have settled, because you have made poor choices. I'm just keeping it real, ladies. Truth hurts. Every time I turn on a fucking video by sister saying black men don't want black women, I want to know how many guys you come in contact with to make that generalization. I would defend sisters when there was a reason, when it's right, but I would not allow a black woman to sit here and lump me into a group of saying that I don't respect black women or I hate black women when I've never said that. A lot of the brothers and channels that y'all going to are putting up and just pointing out the shit that's done in the community. But some of y'all can't take that. This is why it's a high rate of wed people in our community, because we don't take time to listen to one another. I tell any female, I said, look, sisters, if y'all want to know about a guy, Go to a guy. We'll let you know what a guy's on. But y'all, oh, I love him. Well, I know him better than you. And I'm like, okay, well, you just cock blocking, Harvey. I'm like, why I don't want you. I thought we were friends. I'm trying to tell you, this dude is playing you. I can change him. No, you can't change a guy that don't want to be a change. Just like I can't change a woman who don't want to be changed. People are who they are. People's personalities are pretty much locked in at the age of 12. It's up to the person or that individual to want to change. But when you make poor choices about your life, don't hold every black man accountable. Don't think every black man is your enemy. We're not. Look at the videos out here on YouTube where white women are telling y'all what y'all fucking doing wrong. y'all making it easy for them. And then if you got a brother that's already on the edge about going over the edge to the other side, you just making it easy for him. Look, sisters, I love y'all. I defend y'all. But y'all attacking the wrong brothers out here. We're trying to warn y'all that some of y'all attitudes are jacked the fuck up. Every time a brother says something, he's not directly talking about you. Now here it is. Y'all have no problem with us calling out black men or saying things. But the moment we say something about a black woman, it's like y'all off limits. Everybody else can be criticized but a black woman. Go into some of these neighborhoods. There's no man around. You have to ask yourself why. It just can't be all the guys are no good. Some of y'all make some poor choices and y'all attack the wrong dudes. Because I just sit back and think about it. Since the last 7 months, I have gotten a shitload of grief from white racists and black women. There were black women who subscribe to my channel will say one thing, send me a private message, then go to another channel, say another thing. And I could have said, you know what I should have did? I should have saved those videos. And then when those women went and made comments, post the videos right back up there and let people know this is the shit I'm talking about. But I didn't play that game. Last week, I made a video critiquing President Obama, and I lost female subscribers. Why? Y'all defend the man that turned around and so did y'all. He told y'all to quit feeding your kids Popeye's chicken. This man won't even address y'all issues. But I'm the bad guy? Go ahead, sisters. Keep chasing the good guys away. Go ahead. Whether we date you or not, you still need friends. You still need protectors. Like I said, I got 2 sisters that stuck on stupid. And they attacked the wrong dudes. They even lash out at me, my brother and father. And we warned them. Said, that guy's not going to be marriage material. He's mind fucking you, sis. Sis, he don't love you. He's telling you what you want to hear. He's trying too hard. I love him. I know him better than you do. I'm like, men know what men are. And when we let him know he know, he's scouting. And y'all like, why this guy stepping away? I can understand them trying to stay away from my father. But my brothers? And then when they get pregnant, first 2 months, if they are in the children's life or the woman's life, they think everything's going to work out. Then after a while, you start seeing them less and less. And instead of the woman doing what she got to do, she takes that anger out on us and say, why you didn't warn me like we warned you? Now you resent men now. Now you say, well, fuck, I'm finna go get me a lesbian. I'm about to cross over. Poor choices. But when somebody's trying to tell y'all, sisters, bag up, baby, bag up, you're attacking the wrong. I've been in places where black men have gone in to get service, and that happened to me before. Has spoke to black women roll their eyes, want to speak to us. White man, white woman come in, hi, how you doing? Over talking, and you sitting there like, I know it's not me. Maybe I'm misinterpreted. But then you see it happen again and again and again and again. And you sit there like, wait a minute, what's going on, sisters? Now, if you got daddy issues, go get some counsel or talk to somebody. If that guy broke your heart at 14 and you 24, 34, get over it. Don't allow people to keep playing you like this. Here it is. How would I look taking all my anger and frustration on black women because black women have fucked me over the years? Those are isolated things. Now, certain things you look out for in a relationship. This is why I hear women saying, well, he told me. I'm like, wait a minute, but you've been in other relationships. And I said, you've had other people tell you things. Now, this is my thing. You listen to the bad things from other women. You see it, but you're still walking with your eyes wide open. And after everybody's like, don't do it, don't do it. And then you think you can change your outcome. Then y'all start talking, well, black men, I always do this. I'm going to get back. Get back at who? There have been women in my life who were black who did things to me that I would only expect a white woman to do. Or, you know, there have been sisters in my life who I've never cheated on. Never. Wasn't the way I was raised. But they had no problems fucking everybody else. And they try to throw it back on you. It's not me, it's you. Well, I want a roughneck. Well, I want a guy that calls me a bitch. I'm like, whoa. I didn't know that was that side of you. If you want a guy to call you bitch, then I'm not the guy. Why don't you hit me? I've come across females like that. And sisters, y'all know they exist. And those are the ones that we're talking about. But y'all think every time a black man opens his mouth and make a criticism that we're talking about all black women. No, we're not. Black men prefer to be with black women. We prefer to be with our own. But y'all have been so conditioned the last 45 years to think otherwise. Then when the shit is saying, why are the black men not standing up? Why are they not doing? You're not allowing us to stand up. You're not allowing us to be the men. You're not allowing us to play the male roles. This is why you got a lot of confused young boys walking around here. Young girls walking around, because if you're a mother, single mother, and you're trying to raise your children, your attention is divided. Especially if you got boys and girls. She's trying to watch the boys, but she's not watching the daughter as closely. She's trying to watch the daughter, she's not watching the boys as closely. And when you got male friends to say, hey, you want me to talk to your son? If a man offers you that, that's not a slighting issue. He's trying to help you. But y'all get mad at that. Then when they get in trouble, because I've had those calls from friends. Harvey, my son got arrested. I'm like, Can you, What? I thought you was my friend. I said, I tried to talk to you 2 years ago about what was going on. You didn't want to hear it. I know I'm not the only brother who've had these conversations. Harvey, my son, he's going right here. He says he's gay now. I have a question. Has he been having gay experiences, sex? Well, yeah. There's nothing I can do about that. I said maybe he was born that way, or maybe he had a sexual encounter that you didn't know about. But if you allowed me or other brothers to step in and like, hey man, why don't you go out and play softball with us? Or let me take you out to a baseball, basketball game, and you didn't want him to go, you helped create that. Now you're frustrated. This is why I tell women, don't ever date a man and you got a daughter of age or over 18. Because 9 times out of 10, your daughter's coming at him. Because I've had that happen. I tried to date an older woman some years ago. And she had an older daughter. And I guess young men, or black men, I was about to say black men, but young men in general, we all have that older woman experience. Because we think, less hassle. My mother warned me. And she said, don't do it. She said, she's going to start like your mother. And I'm like, well, you my mother. She said, when they get a certain age, they start taking on a motherly type role, attitude. And then she said, my mother said, did she have any kids? I said, she has a daughter. Daughter 18. She said, I would run. Looking back at it, if my mother was still, I would go say, Mama, you was right about everything about when it came down to women. She said, don't do it. She said, don't ever get caught along with the daughter. I kid you not. Mother was, I'm supposed to meet at her place. Well, I'm still in traffic. Can you meet me at my place? I'm like, okay. But you can go in. Dumbass move on my part. Daughter was at home. Daughter was competing against mama. I tried to tell the mother, I'm like, your daughter is, making me feel uncomfortable. Why? That's my daughter. She would never do such thing. And I'm like, I'm telling you, I don't want nothing to come between you and your daughter, but you need to talk to your daughter. When she got mad at me, I knew it was my time to bounce. Now, I probably would have bounced anyway, considering that the mother aspect, what I found just weird. But when you try to tell women this stuff, they think that you're lying. There's a lot of those type of relationships out here where mothers are competing against their daughters. And we're trying to tell sisters, like, you need to put your daughter in a place, but she'd never been put in a place. I remember when I was a little kid. When I wouldn't say a little kid, I was a teenager. And I had to keep using my experience because I know I'm not the one that had these experiences. But I use my experience because people tend to dismiss other people's experiences. Or, if you say, hey, I had a friend or something like that. My sister, she was spoiled with the sister that's closer in age to me, I should say, but spoiled. And here it is, if me and my parents are having a discussion about something, she would butt her ass in. And I told my parents, I said, you got to set ground rules for her. Well, she's just a kid. I said, that's the point. Now, this is why her head is fucked up, because she's never been told anything. She was allowed to get away with saying and doing certain things. Now, it's a pattern for her. So she's going to go to her grave like this. You can't tell her shit. But she got multiple kids by multiple men. And that's what a lot of our families are like, or our friends are like, and we don't want to hear that truth. People say, oh, you're embarrassing the black community. It's no more embarrassing when sisters are going on these talk shows in the 80s and 90s saying black men were dogs. It's no embarrassing when black women are going on ABC doing town hall saying they can't find a good black man, or the black man don't have my education level. It's no different than y'all buying books by people like Steve Harvey and that other brother telling y'all to date outside your race, or trying to tell you that this man is this and that. We're not all the same. So sisters, before y'all start trying to analyze everything in our minds, or take every word we say as a criticism or as an attack on black women, step back and look within the black female population. You cannot honestly tell me that mindset does not exist. Just like when I hear sisters criticize black men. Yes, there are brothers out here that got fucked up just views about women and do fucked up things. But guess what? Y'all ultimately got the power. Y'all don't know how to use it. Y'all got something every man wants. If y'all knew how to could do things, y'all can make us jump. Not saying that we could in every case. But if you knew how to play your cards right, you can get guys do anything they want. But the thing is, y'all go after the wrong guys. Y'all go after the guys who've done you no wrong or done you no harm. It's the guys that out there got their pants sagging, the ones who live at home with mommy and daddy, the ones who sleep half the day, the ones who always begging for money or calling out your name or saying you my main chick, meaning that you got other females around. Those are the guys y'all like. Not all sisters do this now, but enough do. And because of those sisters, some brothers make generalizations. And y'all get tired of it. And I get it. I understand it. I feel the same way. But y'all got to understand we're not all your enemy. So if a brother makes a video and we watch it, and if I leave a comment and say, hey, I agree. I may not agree with everything. And then there's some things I may agree with. And it's something that we need to discuss. That's why I started doing these videos, because we don't sit down and discuss things. We just put shit out there and just leave it hanging out, just leave it hanging. But like I said, if y'all think that I'm one of those female bashers, then so be it. But I'm going to tell you something. Y'all going to alienate the wrong black men. And it's going to come a time when y'all really going to need black men like us to defend you and stand with you. And we're going to be like, been doing it for too long, can't do it anymore. Because I'm getting too old for it. Because the way I've been raised, I've always respected sisters. But if I had to go back and honestly look at it and really be honest, I shouldn't have anything to do with a black woman. But I know my history and I understand why these things are done. Like I said, sisters, y'all got to start calling out those questionable behaviors from on the female side, just like y'all want to do on the male side. Y'all got to stop putting up videos generalizing black men. And I say this to any brothers watching this video. You got to do the same about sisters. because everybody's getting a chuckle behind our issues.